Yeah. Welcome to the podcast, where you better tune in. You can see the picture, all you gotta do is zoom in. You in your man cave, it's no time for your girlfriend. They talk about the Sixers and how the Sixers gonna win. If they take your loss, they gonna hear BG going in. Jenny from the block, that's a lot. They was up 10, now they down 5. You can see it in his eyes, he a fan for life, and he sitting court size. Sports guy, if you know me, I'ma say fly. How I cross you over like when they had AI. I still the ball, I ain't ask you, may I? Not at my house, they can back. I ain't gotta try. Maxi for the 3, he try and win. They don't want the time. B try and win. I don't wanna see that boy cry. I live by the gun. I'ma shoot. I don't wanna die. They eat, sleep Sixers. You should know that it's game time.
Avanto, this shit wavy.
Welcome back to East Sleep Sixers, your boy Sixers fan for life. We got 215 Sports Guy in the building. And tonight the Sixers got the Orlando Magic, and I also got the starting lineup.
Hey.
Having nobody on the injury report. When you look at the standings, the Sixers are only 1 game and a half behind Toronto. After this Magic game, we faced Toronto 2 times in a row, actually. So this is our time. If we want to catch up and overtake them for that 4th spot, the time is now.
To piggyback off of that, you said a few games ago that this stretch that we were going to be on, this Eastern Conference stretch, was going to tell us who we are. And you're right, the time is now. And the lineup is healthy. The whole lineup is healthy. You know, for the first time in 2 years, I put a post up on a Sixers group, Sixers 24/7 that we're affiliated with, that, you know, I woke up feeling good about being a Sixers fan today. He was confused. I'm always proud of being a Sixers fan. But it was a reference to, this is the first time in 2 years that nobody was on the injury report. We have everything to offer out there. So we're finally going to see what everybody has. What's your key to victory tonight, Jose?
They got to take care of that basketball easily. This could be a trap game fast, and turnovers is going to determine, you know, a lot, in my opinion. Make no mistake, this is still an NBA team. Not taking anybody lightly. All right, I'm treating these people like they're in the number 1 spot if I was dumb.
Most definitely. I'm going to go with rebounding. You know, I think rebounding is key. You know, it preserves, you know, possessions. You know, and it asserts Joel's dominance when you see him rebound a little bit more. And I'm speaking of him because that's where I wanted to start. You know, we have power forwards. We got other guys that can rebound. We got VJ Edgecombe that can rebound. You know, a lot of these guys can do multiple things. And that's what I love the most about this team, Jose. You know, I'm talking about Grimes. I'm talking about, you know, VJ. I'm talking about PG. You know, these are guys you can move multiple positions. They could guard multiple positions. I'm excited about this team, bro. I'm excited about this team. You know, how do you feel about Joel Embiid, what you've seen from him on this stretch? Are you excited of what's to come? Do you think there's more he could give us, or this is what it is?
I mean, how much more do you want from him?
Right.
In his best Tyrese voice, if you ask me.
I wanted you to say it in his voice. I wanted you to say it.
Oh, dog, like he out there contributing, you know what I'm saying? The minute restriction seems to be over.
Right.
He looking like, you know, a shell of his old self.
Right.
Which is better than, you know, not being able to jump over a penny or a loose leaf paper. You know what I'm saying? So it's technically not him. We all know what he can do. We all know what Maxey can do. We all know what Paul George should be able to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of these questions should revolve around all the role players and the contributors.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, he's just speaking of trap game. Yeah, and I'll back.
Now, just like listen, the trap games, in my opinion, is if you want to make a statement right now in the NBA, being the Philadelphia Sixers, there's no such thing as a trap game. All right, we on the Eastern Conference tour right now. We're playing nothing but Eastern Conference teams. If we want to climb up that ladder, ain't no trap game.
Yeah, most definitely.
I don't even know what that is right now.
Most definitely. Yo, speaking of climbing up a ladder, bro, I'm feeling like tonight's the night VJ's going to do it. I don't know what it is. I woke up this morning feeling like VJ was going to catch a body and actually finish the dunk tonight. Are you feeling my vibes or?
He gonna get it. I'm not worried about one dunk. You know what I'm saying? I want the W. If we get 10 layups from him, I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I just want the W because I don't know how to stress it. And I'm just gonna reiterate what I said real fast. I'm gonna say it in the fastest way possible. Now, we on the Eastern Conference stretch. We're behind Toronto. After this Magic game, we have to play Toronto twice. We're only 1 game and a half behind Toronto. So if we want to overtake them and take that number 4 spot in the standings right now, we need to ball out today and the next 2 games.
They gave Oubre a lot of minutes last game, considering it was his first game. I was proud about that. It was getting him cardio. I'm looking forward to seeing them shots falling. What I saw was a guy that was healthy. He's just getting in rhythm of the game again. So I'm excited with the acquisition of him. It's like we signed somebody off of free agency. He's been going that long, bro. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah, I mean, listen, man, you know, all you could do is just hope that everybody, like, I don't know, like, to be honest with you, and I like Bonus athleticism. He's out there, he's jumping, he's trying to block shots. But make no mistake, man, they need to utilize Drummond a little more. Do what everybody else is saying. Play Bona with Embiid or play Bona with Drummond.
Right.
But can't play Bona by himself and not put Drummond in the game somehow. There's no way. That man last game came in and played a few minutes and gave you 11 quick-ass points and 7 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, we all know what Drummond can do. That kind of pisses me off.
I hear you.
I was trying to speculate that something was wrong with Drummond, and then he comes and plays shit minutes and put up solid points and numbers.
It's the Sixers' fault. It's Nick Nurse's fault. Let's be simple with that. But I would agree with the twin towers of Bona and Embiid. I do think Bona plays well with Embiid, you know, and you can play that twin tower lineup and get him minutes.
Yeah, but then where does that leave Barlow? You know what I'm saying? Where does that leave Barlow? Because Barlow's playing pretty good.
Right. That would trim down a few Barlow minutes. That's why I guess considering matchups and who we play, you know, you might want to change things up. But there are some games where Drummond's in, I'm like, damn, we could have used Bona tonight. You know what I mean? It's considering the matchup. If it's a young, fast-paced team, nobody blocks shots on our team like Bona. Nobody defends the rim like Bona. But
shit, Maxie got something to say about that. What are you talking about?
For sure.
And VJ.
And you got Oubre back and PG beating stuff against the backboard. Listen, man, saying that to say, man, I love our chances in the East with us being healthy, Jose, right now. And I feel as though we're starting to play the right way, sharing the ball. A lot of times you see the ball going around the horn. You know what I mean? Somebody making that extra pass. The main guys are making that extra pass. That's what really gets you impactful buckets, when your main guys are making that extra pass because they're getting the pressure. So, you know, it's all on Tyrese and Joel making the right decisions with the ball, passing the ball. You know what I mean? When that pressure comes. So,
well, they had 30 assists last game, so they're making a case for what you're saying right now.
For sure. I'm excited about the night. I'm excited about the game. Jose, you know, VJ Edgecombe, he didn't score a whole lot of points last game. He didn't really give you the 20, 30 some people are clamoring to get from him. Would you be satisfied if we're getting just this from VJ with this lineup in? If he's that dirty guy that's doing all the little things, filling the stat sheet up, would you be satisfied with him?
I'm gonna keep it 100, man. This team is think about it. He's the 4th option, if anything.
That's tough.
He's the 4th option, if anything. He went through 3 quarters and some change with only 7 points and still finished the game with 14 points. You know what I'm saying? So as long as VJ knows what the assignment is and he's ready, like he stayed ready because he proved that he was ready regardless if he gave us those 14 points in the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, or first half, or in the whole game completely, that he was ready.
Yeah,
so you know, as long as he stayed ready, we good.
There are some games to me and some instances where I feel like, damn, they should have gave it to the young. You know, and the clutch. There's been a few games where I think The ball didn't swing his way. It went to Maxey and Embiid. I think they got to recognize that moment when he has the matchup, when he has the hot hand. He does have the clutch gene. We see that already, bro. You born with it. You see that already. So I do feel in some games they should defer to him, to be honest. Some nights he
It's
got
never
that
gonna
look in his eye.
happen though. It's never gonna happen because with experience and longevity, you know what I'm saying? The experience and how long these guys been here.
Right.
You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? That just comes with the territory, you know what I'm saying? Especially in sports. So they gonna want the ball. They want their numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like it sucks, but there's a lot of people out here, no pun to the people who are really, really doing it, but stat chasers, you feel me?
Right.
And they want a certain amount of numbers before their time is up in the NBA to try to solidify, you know, that jacket that you get at the end of it all. Um, you know, I care about wins and championships more than the numbers. For real, for real.
Got to report that Wagner is not playing tonight over there for Orlando. You know, I would like to ask you about McCain and what do you see his role going forward?
I mean, as bad, you know, it's like you gotta let him play at some point. But are you gonna deal with this all season? You know what I'm saying? How long before you take action? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I mean, is it really gonna be bad to send him down for a week or two? I
I
don't
don't
think
think so.
so. You know what
No.
I'm saying? I don't think that'll be a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, he didn't have a complete season last year. This year he's rusty as hell. I don't know what's going on, but he just can't find any type of rhythm. You know,
Right.
when you look at you know, they had the one
Yeah.
good game, and he's
Yeah.
been playing a lot. Ever since then, he's shooting poorly, in my opinion. The numbers are crazy. You know what I'm saying? So maybe you got to send him down for maybe a week or two if you want to bring him back and continue to let him play because he has to be able to shake the rust off. And with the
Yeah.
team fully healthy, how's that going to happen?
How's it going to happen? You know, and the minutes that I see him out there are important minutes, Jose, where, you know, I would want somebody who would be knocking down that open shot or defending that play better. You know, so I do agree with you. And, you know, you can't just sit him on the bench. He got to go working somewhere. So you have to send him down, you
We
know.
need to be honest with you in order for him to thrive. And we all know that I'm not gonna consider him a straight corner boy. That's peanut butter and jelly status. But he's a catch and shoot. He says it himself. We need a
Right.
ball handler. You know what I'm saying? Because you got Grimes, who is predominantly a shooter. You got him, who wants to be a shooter. Now,
Right.
who's handling the ball to pass it to these two guys? You know what I'm saying? So we already seen that he can't shoot. He can't, you know, he can't throw a penny in the ocean when he's handling the ball. He
Right.
can't shoot off the dribble.
Right.
Somebody got to get him the ball when he's posted up so he can make his shots. You know what I'm saying? That'll boost his morale and his confidence.
Most definitely. Well, we got some guys back tonight. You know, we got Oubre, who I feel
Absolutely.
like can handle the ball very well, pass the ball pretty damn well. I think that part was missing in our game as well with him. Him and PG do that well. You know, they handle the ball very well and they can play make. So, you know, I'm excited about Oubre back. I know I talked about him a few times, but
I couldn't
another
wait for him to come back. You know what I'm saying? That's a more defensive presence on the court. You know what I mean? You know, everybody's raving and hooting and hollering about how much the Sixers are scoring, but you know, a lot of people don't want to speak on how much points they allowing.
and you're going to segue me to my next point. I think there's a big underappreciation for the role that PG is playing on his team. I feel like he does all the little things. He's our defender. He's our distributor. He's our, you know, social worker on the bench with the young guys. You know, I think a lot of the stuff that he does goes unnoticed. I don't want it to be. I don't want guys to just look at the stat sheet. Oh, PG got 14 tonight. He got 13. He ain't nothing. No, he also stopped that other guy from getting 30. You know, he also had 4, 5, 6 deflections. You know, he also put some young guys in position for success. So, you know, I'm digging PG this year, bro.
We gotta dig in on defense. Period. We gotta get stops. We gotta start getting stops because if you look at the standings, yo, and you look at the points per game and the opponent's points per game, it's barely one
Right.
point over. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? In order to be a good team, you got to separate those two numbers. You know, that's what's going
Absolutely.
to get you to the top. You need a cushion there in between those two numbers. Ain't no way your opponents is like tailing you right there with points per game. There's no way.
Most definitely. Most definitely. And I also think we can run the floor a little bit better. I think there are opportunities to get easy baskets, if we're running the floor proper and not turning over the ball in that sense. You know what I mean? I think is out there. And with a fully healthy team, bro, we're long, we're athletic. I feel like we're ready to go. We're pretty much anybody. Now they got to show it. They got to show it, host. They got to show it. And Nick Nurse has no more excuses at all. I see him coach better when the guys are healthy, when the team is healthy. So I do feel better about that. Now we're going to see what everybody has to offer. So I'm excited for what's to come. I'm excited for tonight.
Yeah, hopefully, that's what I'm saying. That's the whole thing I was saying. Hopefully with Oubre back and Watford, our defense will get better. But make no mistake, like we're scoring 117 points a game and our opponents are scoring 116 points a game. There's no way in order for us to start building streaks that those numbers have to change. You know what I'm saying? In the Sixers' favor, you got to build some type of cushion, at least 3 points cushion. You know what I'm saying? If they scoring 116, our team needs to be scoring 119.
Most definitely.
You know what I mean? Because that 1 point stuff, that's too many close games. Bro, you know how many close games we lost this year?
Yeah.
That were really, really close? You know what I mean?
At least quite a few games, bro.
Quite
a lot. A lot of the games we watch here, we've been sweating.
Too many, man.
We done turned on the post game. Get ready for post game. It's overtime. They let a team come. Listen, enough of that. Let's get a cushion, like Jose said. Let's show teams that we could go out there and beat the bad teams. You know what I mean? Assert our dominance from the rip. So that's what I'm looking for tonight, bro. That's what I'm looking for tonight. I do see Joel getting in the post a lot more. Have you noticed?
Yeah, and I like it. You know what I'm saying? He just has to keep it up. Like, just keep it up. Be more consistent with it. Stay away from that 3-point line if you have to. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody said, "Oh, he crossed the free throw line." Somebody said that in our last podcast. I don't know if it was pre or post.
Right.
You understand that the first shot that was taken was a Joel Embiid shot from that elbow?
Right.
That he crossed so much.
Mm-hmm.
If he's money from there, you leave him there. Then
you leave him there. And I feel like that's direct access to the paint as well. If you want it off the jab step or whatever, you know what I mean. That position is good for him at that free throw line right there. Or below. I don't want to see he can hit the 3. I get that. I love that. But I feel like the offense works better with him at that free throw line, like you said, and under. He's the best in the league in that range right there. I feel like when he's healthy, nobody. That midi is crazy. The jab step is crazy. So I don't know, man. They need to put Joel Embiid a little bit higher on that all-star vote. I'm just saying. If it continue on like this, knock on wood.
You got to remember, too, like, he might just skate in there on the strength of popularity, bro.
Oh, for sure. Like a few other players I saw.
Yeah, this is not like back in the day where numbers and wins and all that, and, how you affect the game. This is all popularity, man. The biggest names are going into the All-Star game. That's it.
Well, it's that time of the show, Jose. You could alert the art. Them overs and unders and then for all you FanDuel goers, the people like to put some change on some things. BG's over, under. Okay, fresh in. Joel Embiid. Knee has been feeling a little better. These Jones is crazy. So our over and over statistician production team, Joel Embiid, 2.5 blocks. Over, under.
Under.
I'm gonna take the over. I'm gonna take the over. Tyrese Maxey, great floor game last game. I believe he had 8 assists. 8.5 assists for him tonight. Over, under.
I feel like he got to do the bulk of the shooting today. This team is only 1 game behind us. 1 place behind us. No, I'm taking under.
I'm going to take the over, and that's a hard draw because I want him to do it. I want him to continue distributing the ball. So we'll see. We'll see. Grimes, bro. When he hot, he's hot. You know, and people talk about the dumb decisions he makes. As far as a game-winning three-point shot on this team, in my opinion, I want him shooting that. I want him shooting that, to be honest, from what I've seen so far on this team. So 3-pointers, 3.5, over, under. How many will he shoot tonight? 3.5.
He can get us 15 easy. Not saying all of them will be 3-point. I like that number today though, because it's gonna take some shoot. It's gonna take shooting. I'll take the over on that. So I'm going 2 unders and 1 over.
I'll take the over as well, bro. I'll take the over as well. I see a lot of open space for him with the amount of talent that's going to be surrounding him on the floor. You know, I see him getting a lot more open looks. He's been getting some good looks this season, but some of them has been contested. Now he's going to be getting looks.
Well, the problem with Grimes is, and the reason why we're really seeing his bonehead shot decisions is because he was the starter there for a second. You know what I'm saying? People were missing. He would be in there with the starting lineup and stuff, and you know, so everybody was just basically watching him up. So, you know, now that he could just say, "All right, well, I'm a bench player now." Now he could just play his role. Come in there and do what you got to do.
Do what you got to do. Rizzy, what up? Yeah, everybody playing, bro. You just popped in. Glad to have you in here. Everybody playing tonight. This is the segment of the show, man. We like to get a little bold. You know, our bold prediction. My bold prediction for the night, right off top. I feel like VJ catch a body tonight, and I'm calling it. I feel like that's bold. I'm not just anybody, a body like he almost caught last game. I feel like he does it tonight. That's my bold prediction. That's how I'm feeling. How about yourself?
You call that bold?
Did you keep it? I was wondering if that was going to slide. No. Here we go. Tyrese Maxey, 16 assists tonight on the dot.
Yo, you all.
16 assists tonight on the dot. Everybody hot.
You that, man. What?
Everybody hot. Go ahead.
Maxey gonna let everybody know why he going to the All-Star game tonight. He gonna do the majority of the scoring, and that's it.
We're gonna see. I hope that they're at a point where they're letting the night decide who's gonna be who. Because there's enough talent on the team, bro. If they keep swinging that ball like they did last game.
Man, listen, this ain't the time. I've been trying to tell you, this ain't the time to be, you know, seeing who gonna do what. They better go out there and they better play, period. You feel me? Like, I already explained this more than once today. Like, I can't understand how all these games that are coming up, the next 3 games, are very, very important. If you want to stay in 5th, go ahead, play around with the lineups. By all means. You feel me? But if you want to, you know what I'm saying, get ahead, you know, move train carts and get closer to that, you know, the engine that says I can, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go out there and play, man. You can't be messing around, man, playing with your food.
Yeah. I was actually referring to like the starting lineup and the way they move the ball.
We only a half a game up on Orlando, bro. We like if this goes bad today, we're down to 6.
For sure.
We're down to 6th place, man. Like, come on.
I don't feel like this is a if this go bad game. I like the way they played last game, moving the ball around. You know, I feel as though playing like that going forward, bro. Everybody getting their touches, everybody scoring, everybody feeling good playing defense. The sky's the limit with this team, barring health, as always. You know what I mean? Barring health. Did you go bold?
No, I didn't go bold, but I'm gonna say we get a 30 bomb from Paul George. That's pretty bold, bro. He hasn't hit that in a minute.
Hold on. It didn't tingle. You know how mine didn't hit you like
what do
that?
You mean it didn't tingle?
It didn't hit me. It didn't hit me.
He had 29 points once. Close got to 30. I'm going bold, gang. Once.
Can I get 30 plus?
No.
Can I get 30 plus?
No.
I think he got it.
30.
I like it. Whatever. I like it. I'll take it.
I'm giving him 30. That's sicker. He's a third option. So you're going to get 30.
Like I said.
Third option.
Yeah, I hear you. You know, I one thing we are going to see is who's going to get the minutes out of Bona and Drummond and how they're going to distribute that.
I mean, I hope they learned something from the last game.
Yeah, for sure.
If they did, then we're going to see, you know, We're gonna see a good amount of drumming tonight.
And now that we do have a full roster, like a night where like Barlow not hitting that open shot that they leaving for. Hey, come on. Uber, come on. Short string. So I'm happy about stuff like that. But no, not the issue on him. But he's been playing excellent this year, man. He has playing excellent this year, Barlow, as far as defensively. And what rookie could get dropped down in the starting lineup and fit right in and help them win games as if he was a high first round pick with us. He's been on that type. You know what I mean? He's made that type of impact on his team. I don't think people see that. Defensively, running the floor, scoring. He's not scared at all. I like him a lot.
Rizzy, my man PG averages 15 points a game.
Come on, Rizzy.
30 is times 2, bro. How is that not bold?
I feel like he's saying he got
15 times 2 is 30, gang. How is that not bold?
I guess he's saying feel like he got
I guess it ain't bold, but it's bold.
All right, you
take one of those bolds out of there, it's still bold.
It's bold. What's not bold is I feel like this is a game that we should win. I know what the standings say.
We played the Wizards, Riz. Stop, bro. Come on.
I do think he got that in his bag most nights. He does, but it's also on what the game calls for.
Bro,
PG's that type of player.
PG had to score 40 before he broke his leg. Stop.
And he don't need to on his team. When everybody's healthy, nobody needs to score 40 on his team. I mean, if you got a mismatch, so be it. You know what I mean? If it's a mouse in the house for Embiid, or if Maxey got a slower guard on him, go ahead. You know what I mean? But otherwise, definitely
don't go hurting nobody on my team, please, knock on wood. Nobody get hurt. Please, basketball guys, protect my players tonight. Thank you.
That was a good prayer from Brother Jose, and he sleeps 6 ahead.
Just when we get healthy, we don't need no mishaps. Sorry.
A lot of stuff is going good in Philadelphia. The Sixers are healthy and winning. We got but I ain't gonna talk too crazy. It's getting hot, Jose. I'm telling you, the days is counting up. I'm sorry. I tried to hold it in. I tried.
Oh, you good.
I mean,
they better go out there and smack them people. They better go out there.
I want a double smack, just like last time. I need a smack tonight and then a smack on Sunday. A double smack for Philadelphia, man. And one thing y'all could count on is a double smack at Eat Sleep Sixers, because we will be back post-game. That is our time. Jose?
Y'all already know what time it is, man. Look up top, man. Make sure everybody you tell about the Eat Sleep Sixers podcast, and like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that we be back here at post-game to talk about how the Sixers have played and enjoy that conversation with you guys. So hopefully you guys come back with us so we could talk about it. Hopefully we hear the song. We always love the song.
Come on,
oh, that song too long. Y'all need to chop it down. No, y'all gonna be clapping your hands too. We say y'all gonna be clapping your hands.
We thought about making it longer, looping it a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna loop that shit. Y'all keep playing with me, golly. Yeah. Enjoy the game, everybody, man. We'll be back here.
Peace out.